Hey race fans, it's race day, top 5 with me, Frank 5. Road course racing at one of the most beautiful areas in all of New York, Watkins Glen. It provides great scenery, great racing, and yesterday provided a first time winner, and I can officially say, it's about damn time. Number 1, that's right, yes, number 1, finally. Yes, Chase Elliott, finally! Yes! Picked up his first Monster Energy Cup Series victory yesterday at Watkins Glen International to go bowling at the Glen. Could not be happier. 8 second place finishes, being oh so close, being wrecked at Martinsville last year by Denny Hamlin, and literally been a little bit off this year on speed and aerodynamics because of the new Chevy, but the last few weeks he stepped it up and yesterday dominated the race, winning stage 2 and holding off Martin Truex Jr. for his first win. I was jumping for joy. Elliott Nation out there, I hope you guys are still partying. I've been celebrating with lovely compliments from all my family and friends and everybody supporting me and all the people supporting Chase Elliott. We've waited so long, the moment is here, and we are in the playoffs. This year, we don't have to point away in. We got in via a win. And I will say this. I did not expect Chase Elliott's first win to be at a road course. I mean, he's depicted himself as a good road course racer. But looking at stats in the past, I would have probably said maybe we would have been maybe a top 10 car, not a winning car. But, we were at a top 5 at Sonoma this year. And this time we had a better car than Sonoma from what I heard. And we were able to pull off a wonderful victory yesterday. His dad, Bill Elliott, was spotting for him. And Bill has made headlines that he's going to run an Xfinity race at Road America in a few weeks for GMS Racing. And it was Alan Gustafson's birthday. And I guess it was just meant to be for Chase Elliott because his first win was on a road course. It wasn't Watkins Glen, though. It was Riverside International Raceway. But it was still a road course. And he had 8 second place finishes before he got his first win. Same for Chase. Like father, like son. I couldn't be happier. Now, I'm more relaxed than I ever was going into the playoffs knowing Chase Elliott has a win as he got it over Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, and Daniel Suarez. Number 2, Martin Truex Jr., who won stage 1, was putting so much pressure on Chase towards the end. And believe it or not, on the last lap, Chase overshot turn 1 a little bit, and I thought, oh, no. He just threw it away, and Martin Truex Jr. is going to get this thing. But Chase was able to hold him off and drive away. And coming out of the carousel in turn 6, Truex ran out of gas. And a lot of these guys were close on fuel because we pitted with lap 55, and the fuel limit was 33, 35 laps. So a lot of these guys were kind of, backing off saving fuel. I mean, and those two, Chase and Truex, were almost 20 seconds ahead of third place because those guys were saving fuel. We were racing hard with Truex for fuel as well as the save fuel, but also going hard for the win. But Truex put up a good fight. He was a little bit upset, but he still said congrats to Chase and everything. And Truex, I'm glad that you raced us clean and you were a good driver, and I trust you racing against my guy. It's a privilege to race against you. Number 3, Kyle Busch seemed like Kyle Busch had the best car. And people said in practice and qualifying he was the guy to win the race. Well, on the last pit stop when the last caution came out for Matt DiBenedetto, Kyle Busch, apparently something was wrong with the fuel injector system. They couldn't get all the fuel in. They were 10 gallons short, so they had to come back in, fill the car with fuel, and he was able to drive from 24th to 3rd. That's a driver. I'll give him credit. But he was obviously not happy finishing 3rd. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. What are you going to do about it? Number 4, A.J. Allmendinger, who was considered the wild card for this race and with this road course experience, was not a factor really at all because on lap 3, he ran into the back of Joey Logano, who ran into the back of Kyle Larson and damaged Allmendinger's front bumper. He still rebounded for a top 15, but obviously not enough. So Allmendinger fans, sorry, you're not going to make the playoffs. It's, maybe Bristol. He runs well at Bristol. But Michigan, Darlington, Indianapolis, I don't really see that happening unless if something miraculous happens. Anything's possible in racing, but that was probably Allmendinger's last chance to make the playoffs, and I don't think he's gonna get any more chances down the road. And number 5, Chevys. So far the last few weeks, Chevy has upped the game. Obviously, Chase winning, but also we've seen speed out of, we saw speed out of Kyle Larson, but lately he's kind of just dissipated from the conversation as being the lead Chevy candidate. We've seen Chase. We saw Alex Bowman finishing 3rd last week. He pulled off a nice top 15 yesterday to gain some points over 16th place cutoff line. William Byron, 2 top 10s in a row. He finished 6th last week and he finished 8th yesterday. And his first Cup start and second time at Watkins Glen, because his first was an Xfinity race a year ago. So far, it seems like I wouldn't necessarily say Chevy is literally back to where they need to be, like winning races, even though this is the first Chevy win since the Daytona 500 with Austin Dillon. But the thing about it is that for Chase Elliott to win for Chevy is huge. I still think they still got ways to go, but this is absolutely a big step in the right direction. And the Chevys have been strong. You know, I still think there's a couple of Chevys missing from action. Most notably, it's Jimmy Johnson. I mean, and by the way, Jimmy Johnson, after Chase ran out of gas in the cooldown lap, thank you so much for pushing us. A true champion. I don't like Johnson that much, but I respect him as a driver, and he's a true teammate to Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman and William Byron, and I can't thank him enough. And, you know, we'll see how the Chevys go into Michigan next week with what horsepower is really key, and that's one of the fastest tracks in the NASCAR circuit. So I was literally thrilled, and for all fans out there, congratulating Chase Elliott. And I would like to also say, for all the people over the past few years that have been basically saying Chase Elliott's really choking away a win, and saying, oh, he's not going to win a race, those days of being hard on him are done. You can be hard on him about winning a championship, but you can't be hard on him anymore for coming oh so close to winning a race. Those days are officially over. And I couldn't be happier for him, and I'm so happy. I'm proud of him. I'm glad I picked the right driver to win a championship and be a winning race car driver every single weekend. I'm just so thrilled, and couldn't be really happier for him. So going to next week, it's his best average track at Michigan. Will he win, or will the big three come back and step up against Chase Elliott, or will Clint Bowyer sweep Michigan? Only time will tell, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. All Chase Elliott fans, continue to rock and roll all night and party every day after a wonderful win. Still celebrating. Hope you all enjoyed this wonderful race weekend. Congrats to Chase Elliott. And we're off to Michigan as the playoffs are drawing near. Enjoy.